Lesson 13. Many are the plans of a man's heart, but it is the will of the Lord that shall prevail. I can remember having plans to be a pediatrician, but what I realized as I went to college and I took biology, that being a doctor was not in God's will for me. Not the fact that biology was tough, but through what God showed me and what my desire was. So like I had an authentic desire to help people, but that didn't mean I needed to be a pediatrician. So I was able to meet Mr. Alvin Tucker my junior year, and he started to tell me more about respiratory therapy. Because what I did not realize is God knew something about me that I did not know about myself. See, all my life, I was a leader. I led in basketball. I led just in many different aspects of my life. I led at church. I was a junior deacon. I was so many things to so many people. I was inspirational to my nieces and nephews, not even knowing the gift that was in me. So as I spoke with Mr. Tucker and he started to tell me, yo, you can still be in the healthcare setting and still use all of your abilities that you want to do in helping people. But what I found out is the thing that God knew about me was the best thing for me. I was able to become a respiratory therapist and excel in the trajectory of my career. I can remember one night, and this is what I'm talking about being a leader. I met a mentor of mine, Mr. Michael Taylor. And I was the youngest therapist on night shift at Providence Hospital. And he pulled me to the side one morning and he spoke life into me and he said, "You're a leader. I need you to apply for the next supervisor's position." So here I am, after only working 2 years, having an opportunity to be a supervisor. Shout out to Ms. Verna Bartholomew for believing in Mike enough and believing in me enough to give me that opportunity. So I'm sharing this lesson with you because there is somebody out there who may be thinking that they're meant to do something, but at the end of the day, God has the final say, and God will create the trajectory for you even greater than you can create for yourself. Lesson number 14. Having a great relationship with my mom is one of the main reasons why I'm the man I am today. What I'm specifically speaking to, I saw the love from my mother. I received the training on how you're supposed to treat a woman. And what I realized is women are to be respected. Women are to be not manipulated. We are not to manipulate the emotions of women. We are not to be men who leave women exposed to all type of feelings and lack of leadership. My mother taught me how to be a leader by instilling in me responsibility, by instilling in me what it means to really care for a person, by instilling in me what it means to really be loved by a woman. And I think a lot of men out here, the reason why they struggle in relationships, the reason why they have multiple women is because they don't know how to process authentic, true love from just one woman. And I think my mom today, though I'm not perfect and though I have not been perfect, my mother, she taught me lessons when I was younger in order to help me in my marriage today. She taught me to be accountable for your actions. She taught me to face your mistakes. She taught me that at the end of the day, I can, with my mind, create the reality of what I want it to be. To my lesson 15. Having a father in your life is very important, no matter how imperfect your father is. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here. My father is one of the most amazing men I have ever met. And though I have many other people who act as fathers in my life, there's nobody that will replace my father, Sidney Joseph Smith. And what he has done for me is he has showed me. He has battled with drugs. He battled with just many different issues in his life. But one thing he told me is nothing is ever final with God. I have saw my father strung out. I have saw my father at the lowest of the lowest, but he never gave up. He never gave up hope that God will change him, to the point where in about 2010, I had an opportunity to go to Jacksonville, Florida, and be a part of baptizing my father. The reason why I'm saying it today is because I have to give my father credit. No matter how difficult his life was, no matter how imperfect he was. Number one, God taught me forgiveness. He taught me the ability not to judge a man by his cover, but judge him by the content of his character. And though a man may be imperfect, if you give the man an opportunity to change his ways, he will humble himself and grow into who he needs to be. The second thing, my father taught me humility. I've seen my father make many mistakes, but I've also seen my father humble himself. I've also seen my father hurt many people and go back and apologize to those people. My third point, my father taught me the value of love for my mother. He taught me the value of love for a woman. No matter what he put my mom through, he always provided. No matter what she did or said to him, he always forgave her. And he always stayed around. He never, ever, ever, ever gave up on her. And I got to add this fourth one. My dad taught me work ethic. I can remember my dad, man, I was driving and I got into an accident and I wanted to go out of town. My father, with no sleep, made it possible. After 16 hours of working, took me to a junkyard. It was my front bumper that got destroyed. Took me to a junkyard and helped me replace my front bumper, which allowed me to go to the trip that I wanted to go to, which completely changed my life. And I'm so excited today to share these principles with you because I know if they bless me, I know that they will definitely bless you.